just be a cruising kind of thing from
This
where
call
we are
is
going
now being
to
recorded.
from where we are going to begin from.
Well, and by the way, foolishly, I think my recording just this is stupid, right? The recording just I thought I was recording initially. It was shown I was recording. I'm wondering what happened here, but I think it got cut somewhere. Oh my goodness, did I not record this thing today? Sheesh. My goodness. Holy Okay, so so to answer your question, to answer your question, Macmillan, right? No, there will be nothing like cruising here. I don't think so. But certainly not for this course. Listen, there's a lot of effort being directed here, right? And I guess the consolation is the people that were unable to do this have access to these recordings that we're archiving, right? But maybe we might have some sort of revision sessions. But the way I view this is it'll be more or less like tutorial-like sessions where we meet as a group and then we try and focus on aspects to do with the group work, but not really regurgitating things that we're discussing, lectures that we're already having. So maybe not. For some courses, though, you might actually. Like these courses where you have less activity, I have a sneaking suspicion that you will definitely have some sort of I guess recap on what was supposed to be done or something, cruising that you're referring to. Jesus.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I also have a concern that it's just quite similar with Macmillan's.
Okay.
Does this mean that we are counting the academic year, or maybe there will be something like we just go back, like this thing is just to keep us overboard or something?
No, there's nothing like that. You don't understand what's happening here. You know that there's a lot of money that goes into running a typical academic year, right? People have to be paid. The vast majority of you are funded by the government. You have to be paid. Running that institution is not cheap, right? I don't think that, unless if Senate sits and they decide, I guess Senate will probably sit and decide, but I seriously doubt this. I seriously doubt that there'll be anything like...
To add on to that conversation, I think it's I understand what you're saying, but it's troubling because for me anyway, you're the only course that's actually you're the only lecturer that's actually using e-learning, and there's some courses that haven't been active since the beginning of the year. So if they're saying that this is how the academic year is going to proceed, like how are we going to really learn anything by the end? Like we haven't learned anything besides this course.
I guess maybe let me just rephrase my earlier response. I mean, seeing as this is being recorded finally, right? Although it's going to be a short segment being recorded here, but I'll rephrase my response to Royd's question here. The question is, I don't know. The best response I have is I don't know. Senate will sit and decide. But looking at how things are currently running, I don't think they'll be like, if they do extend the academic calendar, do not expect that Lighton is going to stand in front there and redo this again, right? Because it would be pointless. What would be the point of me standing in front in the library auditorium again and then talking about project planning? I mean, what would be the point of doing that, right? When we've already been doing this. So maybe there will be an exception, but I was under the impression that a lot of people's courses are actually active. Last time I checked, I mean, the fourth years I was interacting with before this meeting, for instance, we had to cut our meeting short because they had an election, right? So maybe it's dependent on, I guess, the different course minors. I'm not sure. But if that's the case, if there isn't really that much activity for some of these courses, then I'm sure maybe the academic year might be extended or something. I don't know. From the looks of things, it's like it's going to be, because based on these observations made here, it's like the vast majority of courses, there's very little activity going on. So if that's the sort of pattern we have throughout the university, then it's likely that maybe, I'm sure the calendar will be slightly extended, then maybe, I don't know, to accommodate this. But I don't know anyway. Any other concerns before we wrap this up? It's just 8 people here. And I'll have to apologize up front here. This thing, I thought I was recording it before. I don't know what happened to me today. I wish there was a way of... Okay. wasted effort. Okay. All right. If there's nothing more, I'll leave you to it. The 8 of you can engage if you want to. I'll see you when you see me. But please
Excuse
feel
me,
free
sir.
to. Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Martin.
Do you mind sharing your phone number?
Well, yes, I do mind. I don't. You see, the reasoning behind not communicating via phone is that
Hello?
and in fact I avoid phone calls from students. The moment I get a phone call from yeah. So the short answer is yes, I mind. I mind because unlike the HOD who has a secretary, I don't have a secretary. I need to explain to you why I don't give out my phone number so that you understand here. And this will be a closing remark here. Here's the thing: there's 70 people in class, right? 70 of you in class.
Hello?
And it's not just your course I'm engaged with. I have a first year class. A first year class, we have almost 8 now people. I have 2 postgraduate classes. Now, if something goes wrong in this course and people want to reach out to me via phone, how am I going to manage to respond to those instances, right? It's difficult. Not only that, the more important thing though for me is it's difficult to track what's happening using the phone. With email, I can use my email as a to-do list. If there's a query that comes in, the moment I work on that thing, I just archive that email. It's a lot easier, right? But so I never share out my phone number if you want it. I mean, it's actually publicly available. I mean, if you Google me up, you'll find it. I'll share it just now, but I will not. I might as well share it just in case there's an emergency or something, whatever that means. 2609 660 125. Oh, 96 125. That's my number, but I will never. The moment I discover that it's a student who is calling, I'll just politely say, please send me or something, with the exception of the course representatives, right? So, and this goes into the WhatsApp again. I have certain colleagues that use WhatsApp as a means of communicating with students. It's difficult to track conversations in WhatsApp, right? Imagine a WhatsApp group with 100 students. And people are, you know what happens in WhatsApp? No, I'm selling bananas and I'm selling these gadgets. It's difficult to keep track of what's going on there, right? A lot of noise. If there's a complaint from students, you have a whole host of students typing. So anyways, I mean, there's my number, but I'll probably just politely tell you to use email. All right. So guys, we'll see you when you see me. Take care and remain stress-free, right? Like I do. Thanks.
Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
She's done, right?